Hello 19th century modelers. Today I will be reviewing the Crown Point Model Engineering Central Pacific 30-foot flat car kit. This is a brand new release. It's the first laser cut kit from Crown Point Model Engineering, who up to this point has just been offering 3D prints on their Shapeways store. So this is kind of interesting to see really the first true kit, or the first true product coming from this company. This car represents a 30-foot flat car built by the Central Pacific Railroad during their construction period. The Central Pacific owned almost 2,000 of these cars, numbered 1 through 3,809, odd numbers only because the even numbers were reserved for the boxcars. And they lasted a long time. These cars had a long service life, and lasting all the way into Southern Pacific period. And the nice thing about these cars as well is that for the Virginia and Truckee modelers, Central Pacific built several of these cars for the VNT as well. Crown Point offers two versions of this kit, one with decals for Central Pacific and one with decals for Virginia and Truckee. Now, note that the kit does not include trucks or couplers. I used trucks from Bitter Creek models, and then the couplers are the new Katy number 705s. Now, in real life, the cars would have had link and pin couplers, but just for convenience, I'm going with the 705s because they're small enough that and unobtrusive enough that they can stand in reasonably for link and pins, while still providing the same convenience in operation that knuckle couplers do. Alright, so I'll show you what the kit looks like when you take out the package. Obviously, I opened up one of these to assemble the car that's sitting in front of you there. So I'll show you the parts for the second car. I forgot to mention at the beginning that each kit contains enough parts for 2 cars, which, to be honest, that's pretty good value. So there is the decals there. Obviously, I cut some out to use on this car here. Kit includes a length of wire. Here's the sheet for the side sills and the center bolsters and other wooden parts. This is the deck here. And then the strip wood for the underframe beams. And then there is some strip styrene to use for the flat truss rods here. And then the baggie of detail parts. There's the body bolsters, nut bolt washer castings, the stake pockets, and other metal parts, and then the brake wheel. Now, it would be a good idea to have extra Tichy or Grantline nut bolt washer castings because you are guaranteed to lose quite a few when assembling a kit like this. However, it actually went together easier than I thought it would. The other thing of note is that even though the holes are pre-cut within the body pieces for the nut bolt washer castings and the stake pockets, you will have to drill all of them out again. The instructions recommend a certain number of drill bit. I believe it was a 72. But I went about 3 sizes larger than that just to play it safe, and it made assembling the kit far easier. So overall, it took me about 4 hours to assemble this kit from start to finish. The nice thing is that it was designed so that the couplers come out to the NMRA standard, which is kind of rare with wood kits. I've had many wood kits where the bolsters, when attached with the trucks, are far too low, and I've had to shim them up using washers or extended bolsters and stuff like that. But with this, it was designed specifically so that the couplers will come out to the proper height, which made things very convenient. With the Bitter Creek trucks, they are cast metal, and so they may be a little bit stiff when you first take them out of the package and attach them to the car. A small drop of Labelle or any sort of plastic safe lubricant within the axle point right here will solve that. So once the trucks are lubricated, Nice thing is that it will roll pretty smoothly. You'll notice that there isn't a weight in the frame here. There's no metal or lead or anything to provide the car a ballast to help it roll. But between the weight of the metal bolsters and the metal trucks and the bit of lubricating oil, this car actually rolls really freely, even without the weight. And of course, if you're going to put a load on it, that will increase the weight even more, help it track a little bit better. But so far, I've run it on a friend's layout um, on a couple of loops that are about 50 feet in circumference, and I haven't had any derailment problems yet. So in summary, this is the Crown Point Model Engineering Central Pacific 30-foot flat car. Each kit contains 2 cars and it retailed for $30. Now, Crown Point Model Engineering does not yet have a website. However, you can find him on Instagram. And while this kit is limited production, there may still be some available, and hopefully there's another run in the future, possibly with other decals for different eras in this car's period.